Thanks, everybody. Great to be here. I'm really excited to present for this. I have, as mentioned, been in the community since 2009, and actually before opening up the track at Asheville, I was a software engineer with a local company called Risk Networks. We used to host Million Cups, so I was used to having this actually in our office. So it's pretty exciting. And through that, Risk Networks was acquired in 2019. It was an exciting opportunity for us. It also was a big culture shift for us, and it led me on this journey. So it's really exciting to get to transition from that into something that's more of a passion project and more personal to me, but exciting. But yeah, as mentioned, we are bringing the masses to motorsports. I really enjoyed the mission statement of Million Cups. I didn't realize how aligned I was with it until I saw it just today, actually. In lowering barrier of entry, that's a lot of what we are trying to do as well. Do I have? Thank you. So what are we doing? We are helping people safely access the challenge and thrill of racing with a focus on fun, all well in the community. This is really what we're trying to do, what we're all about. And so there we go.
Push the down arrow and then make sure that the blue light's lighting up.
There we go. So I'm going to go through each of these in reverse order here, just highlight them. So community is really important to me. I think it's really important to what we're doing. In my involvement with motorsports before I started this, what was most exciting was the community, was the competitive nature, but also the cooperative at the same time. Everybody wanted their competition to do as well as they could and then win against them. So that's something that I really felt was important and wanted to bring to what we're doing just in a sim capacity. Fun is still important. You know, people are paying me for a fun time. So if they leave and they didn't have fun, if they were frustrated, then I've not succeeded at what I'm doing. It has to be enjoyable. It has to make people want to come back and do it again. At the same time, though, I don't want it to ever not be challenging. I want people to have an opportunity to grow. Motorsports is very challenging, right? In sim and in real life, it is a challenging sport. It takes experience, it takes skill, it takes practice. And so I don't want to take that challenge away from it, but it still has to be fun as we're doing it. Access, again, lowering the barrier of entry is really huge for me. Getting into motorsport in real life, even at the lowest levels, takes a lot of time and money. And so you have to already have a passion for it before you can even start to tackle those, right? Whereas sim gives us an opportunity to let people try it with really no commitment. And so they can see if it's something that they like. So it really opens it up to a much broader audience. And that's what's really important to me. And safety is another part of that, right? So one of the barriers of entry is risk, either yourself or your car or what have you. In real life motorsports, you are risking a great deal. And so we remove that barrier of entry to, again, just open it up to more of an audience and get more people trying it and seeing if they like it. So what value do we deliver? The experience is everything. Every decision I make is about how is this going to impact my customers' experiences. And so we build certain packaging around things like giving an orientation and which cars and tracks we pick for people who haven't done it before to, again, make it challenging, but still fun and not frustrating. Excuse me. The other value we are delivering is community. So we have a big core group of members that are in regularly, and we get new ones all the time that are seeing that this is a place that is very open, very accepting to anyone of any experience level or knowledge level. You know, there's a lot of car culture that can be kind of gatekeeping, and we really don't like that and really try and make it open and accepting to everyone. And so building that community, we have an online community as well as a local community that's really active and working with each other. We have people that have moved from sim into real racing because of the connections they've made through our community. And so that's really important to me. That's a big deal. What challenges have we had? Obviously, every new business faces a lot of challenges. We've had some that are not unique to us. COVID is certainly not unique to us, but it was a certain factor. We overcame that, fortunately. We delayed kind of our opening to account for that. We found bigger space, that kind of thing. So we've kind of dealt with COVID, but it's certainly a challenge. It is a new market. There are other sim centers, but they are not run in ways that I would want to run them. So we're really kind of developing things as we go. We don't have any kind of existing things to carbon copy and make off of, or work off of. Education awareness. These are not video games, and they look like video games, and a lot of people think they're video games. And so just getting the word that we exist out there is one thing, but we have to get people to understand what it is, and that's hard to do until you have your butt in the seat. It's hard to know what it is, right? Technical. This is probably the biggest one, and this is stopping a lot of other people from opening sim centers. The sim software is not designed to be in a centrally managed capacity. It's designed for a single person who knows how it works, have their own mouse and keyboard kind of working it. And so we've had to build, my software engineering background has been helpful, but we've had to build a lot of glue to help that work in a seamless fashion, again, to deliver that kind of experience where the customer doesn't need to know how it works. So where do we go from here? We are looking at potential expansion into multiple locations. We've been, again, in operation for about 18 months. Things are going well, looking good. We've got a good kind of pattern that we think we can replicate. So we are looking at potential expansion, and then also the potential for franchises is high there. So as we develop our method of operation and software to make things more lower skill to operate, makes franchising a much more palatable option. So where do we need help? The biggest thing is understanding franchising, the pitfalls there. I have looked into it a bit. I've done some research, but I've not gone through the process. I certainly don't have experience in there. So I'm really looking for just additional information on what that process is like, where the pitfalls are, what the caveats are through it. That makes sense. Okay. So thanks, everybody.